Good morning. All right, so you have your heart rate monitors on. Set your heart rate monitor. Let's turn it on. Make sure you have the Bluetooth connected because if Bluetooth is not connected, you'll not you'll not be recording the results from your movement practice. And it's good to get some kind of an idea, some kind of a feedback, how your body is responding to the type of stresses that you're putting on it. Exercise is a type of stress, although it be a positive type of stress. It is a type of stress on your body. So let's put on our Bluetooth. Let's see what the heart is saying this morning. What is the heart saying to what we're doing? Now, if you have your heart rate picking up on, so make sure that the sensor is picking up on what kind you have. Depending on your heart rate monitor, we'll talk about that on Sunday. Some you can hear, some you can wear around your chest strap. There are even some that, if it's uncomfortable, that can fit actually inside of your bra strap. So we have the fitness track and a fitness tracker together. So why am I not picking up? Make sure the Bluetooth is on. Now, if you have your two devices paired, sometimes it will not help. You won't see it reflected. If you are working outside, let's say if you decide to if you do a bonus cardio outside, you go outside to play. If you go out to the park or if you go walking, turn the GPS on, right? If you outside cycling or walking, your heart rate monitor will pick up the trail or the track that you're on, so you can see how much mileage you've done. You can see what your regular route, how much you're burning, and then you can also see, which is really important, if you're not working as hard as you think you are, because you might be one of those people that keep doing your favorite thing and you don't mix it up. So if you don't mix it up, it doesn't become challenging to the body. Your body is going to adapt to whatever you're doing to it. So get your water. I've got my water. Usually I have 20 ounces of water in the morning from your favorite glass or goblet. Got your water. Have something to wipe your face because I know my face is always dripping with some good sweat. And I'd like to know, let me know in the chat, what are some of your goals that you're working on? Most are very vague, but they go, yeah, I want to lose a little weight. Well, I'll be quite honest with you, as someone that's been in the industry for many years, I'm going for longevity. If you don't have specific goals, it's kind of hard to do them because you don't know exactly what you need to do to tweak it. So this is business. Your body, this is a business, and we want to make sure we keep the doors of our business open as long as possible. We want to hold on to our hips. We want to make sure that our lower back is supported. We want to make sure that banging up our shoulders and ruining this connection between your humerus and this glenoid fossa. You don't want to rip and tear anything. So that being said, we're going to be very mindful of your tendons, your ligaments, and your joints. So my heart rate right now is reading at 85 beats per minute. And I can on press start. Training started. You can keep the voice prompt on your heart rate monitor. My heart rate is 80 beats per minute. If I just give that a little time, I see my heart rate measured as a percentage, right? So I know at 45%, I'm not doing much of anything. By the way, we have natural bodies, natural tetas. We want them to and growth free, right? So us moving vigorously, just sitting down, you're not getting challenged. It's not. If you're just dieting, you're going to be losing muscle. And we increasingly lose, especially after age 35, we're losing a significant amount of muscle every year. If you're losing your muscle that you tone and muscle is the same ladies. And so that puts it at risk for sarcopenia. Look it up. So this is not just to look cute. Muscle has a very important function as far as your metabolism. It's not just about the muscles, also the organs. If you're just dieting, you're not paying attention, you're eating all the fast food that is taxing your liver. Many of us have a non-alcoholic fatty liver. Many of us are insulin resistant. Look it up. We're going over all of this and coaching on Sundays, whole living foods and fitness coaching. That's natural foods. I could get 2 cookies, which you call health. But if you're not eating real food, if you're eating too much food, if you've been eating junk food for many, many years, well, then that is why you have whatever it is that you have. We're not going to make it bad. We're not going to make it good. Those are the results of your business. All right. So heart rate monitor is on. Only burn 2 calories here. Yip, yap in my mouth. So let's just put that right there. That's our evidence. We got the water. We got the monitor. So today, my favorite day, I like to do a little bit of capoeira. I love capoeira. I love traditional forms of movement or African dance and sculpt. You don't need a big amount of space. If you have a small space, I sometimes call it my tiny space workout. You can maximize any space that you can fit an exercise mat in. You can do a lot. If they can do it in prison, you get yourself in shape at home and have a lot of fun. So shout out to all of my early risers. This is the best part of my day is my movement practice. I invite you to make your movement practice a part of your emotional center, how you're processing difficult emotions, challenging things you're working on. You're giving yourself and demonstrating to yourself consciously and subconsciously the ability to push through negative, difficult emotions, things you're trying to change and let go of. Our subconscious likes to stay the same. It likes to stay comfortable with what is familiar. You keep yourself safe with your heart rate monitor. That being said, we're just going to watch the feet. If you get lost, just come back to the feet. Here's a basic step. It's tap and tap. Just tap your soul, just like the drum. That's it. If you get lost, you don't have to do too much arm movement. You can keep the arms nice and small. You can mark it, or you can make the same arms very, very big. If you want to start to pick it up, I'm going to be very bouncy. I'm on the balls of my feet, not the tongue, on the ball of my feet. And I'm very bouncy. If you want to make the movements bigger, you can lift these up in front. You can also make the arms bigger. Breathe nice and deep. If you breathe deeply, you're going to burn more fuel. Right now, we're not stuffing ourselves, so you might feel the food that didn't get digested last night, which is a good thing to cultivate awareness. One of the things that I like to focus on in my practice as a coach, and also as a nutrition consultant and a chef, is something I don't hear talked about a lot is awareness, right? Awareness, that seems so simple. Being grounded in your body. A lot of us are on automatic pilot with stress eating. That's what we're going over these 30 days, and live crackers, crunchies, but also emotional stress eating, right? A lot of us on automatic pilot because of what you're watching, a lot of the fright and fear, we're eating like nervous lab rats, right? And also a lot of the things that we are consuming, substances masquerading as food, right? Just some things to marinate on, right? So make sure your belly button is pulled into your spine, tuck your pelvis under. We want a lot of space between the ear and the shoulder. Shoulder depression, that's the only depression one around here. Your ankles, your knees, and your hips and your shoulders, you want them pointed straight ahead. So when we're doing light movements out to the side, make sure your headlights are turned straight ahead. Other than that, have some fun this morning. Shake off the stinking thinking and let's boogie. Snap it out. You can get nice and bouncy. Swing your arms. Movement number one. Movement number two is going to be tapping it back, back. Those are basic two movements. Good. Spin. Add some bounce. Good. Travel forward. Here. Tap. Punch. open, in, open, in, open, in, open, in, out. Circle, 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 circle. Same arm, same leg back. Same arm, same leg. 8, 7, 6, 5. Ready for double arms? 4, 3, 2, both arms. Go, go, circle. Good. Single. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Good again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both arms. Circle it back. Circle. You can make it smaller or make it bigger. 6, 5, 4, 3. Travel to your right. Opposite direction. Good. Tap it out. Get a good sip of water. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Traveling forward. Good. Tap it back. Same arm, same leg. Open the legs wide of the hips. Get nice and low. Low. Good. Both arms in. In and back. In. Back. In. Back. Back. Good. Both arms circle it back. Circle, 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 circle. Heart rate's up to 10%. Tap it out. So you're getting nice and warm. So what you're gonna do, tuck your pelvis under, belly button to the spine. You're gonna take a moment. Let's open up the chest. Cross, throw, cross, throw, cross. Open up the chest and the shoulders. Cross and throw. Cross and throw. Cross and throw. A little bit of recovery. Cross and throw. Arms extended out. Rotate your trunk. Rotate your trunk. Rotate your trunk. Rotate your trunk. Rotate. Rotate. Good. Just twist. Twist your torso. Notice if you feel any tightness in your lower back. Good. Touch your knees to your chest. Get nice and warm. All right, so open up the hips. You know, I always like to open up the hips. External hip rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Internal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side kick. 1, 2. Pick it up high. 3, 4. Obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And 1. You should feel your obliques and also your hip flexors. Lateral side to side. You're stepping to the side. Arms come up in the center. To the side. Arms come up. Here we go. 1. Reach it up. 1. Reach it up. 2. Reach. 2. Belly button pull in. 3. reach. That's 3. 3, 2, 2, 1. Good, and 1. Exhale, hip rotation, open the hip on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Internal. 1, 2, 3. Just your body weight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Obliques. So work your obliques. Also, glute medius. So make sure your legs not tight here. You want the seam of your pants. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, good, and 25. 1, Johnny March. I'm not on the feet, on the balls of my feet. Nice and light, nice and light. My arms are here, right? So not from the elbow, from the shoulder. Nice and light like a cat. Take the arms back, back, back. Travel forward. Travel forward. Back it up. Good. Just take the arms in a little bit of a circle. It's the same feet, but I'm just twisting out a little bit of shimmy. Good. Opposite direction. Good. Make the arms bigger, 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 bigger. Here's small. Here's big. Let's stretch out the hamstrings. Step forward. Land on your heels. Your toes are pointed up to the ceiling. Reach your hips back. Reach your fingertips for the floor. Feel a stretch in the back of the hamstring. Come up, alternate sides. Touch it down. Reach back. Toes point up to the ceiling. You're getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Reach it back. Reach it back. Reach. And reach. Next movement pattern. Take your foot. Take one foot. Cross it over the opposite knee. Reach your hips back. Down. As you let the hip open out to the side, this knee open to the side, you'll feel a big stretch in your hip. And stand. Also work on your balance. Cross and sit. Big stretch around the hip. Cross and sit. Opposite side. So cross the foot. Opposite side over the knee. Let this knee open to the side as you sit down. Big stretch around your hip and glute. Stand. Sit it down. That's a nice big stretch in your hip. Good. So we're going to take our hips to all 4 corners. Put your hips on the side wall. Put your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes so you have your lower back. Put your hips on the other side. Now put your hips and glutes on the wall behind you. All the way back. Get some big circles. Hips all the way back. Get some mobility in the hips. Reverse direction. Have your feet back in your hands on. Touch your knees to your chest. Next movement pattern, jack. So your movement pattern, if you can't jump, is right here. Step, 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 step. That's your modification if it's still a fox. Or you're recuperating, you can't jump. Right? If you can, it's light on your feet. Right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next movement pattern. Sit your hips and glutes back. You're going to sit. Knee comes up. We're going to work one side. Standing leg is getting the work. Ready? Here we go. Ready? So sit. Knee up. 2, 3, 4, drive to the elbow. 5, sit it down. 6, don't rest on your thighs. 7, 8, 9, 10, the bottom line. 11, 12, 13, breathe deep. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 more. 10, and let me talk. 9, 8, 7, 6, natural bodies matter. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This leg should be toasty. Coming down to the floor. Before, now if you need to modify, you can always come on all fours. If you're a beginner, you're in tabletop position, tuck your hips under. This is no support for your back. Tuck your hips under, stack your legs. Your wrist, elbow, shoulder. If you're sagging here, you're gonna hurt your neck. Press your hands to the floor. Activate your scapula. So you're gonna tap the toe, bring the knee underneath the chest, put it back down. That's level 1, right here. Level 2. When I go down dog, press your hands to the floor, tuck your hips under. You're gonna tap and tap. That's level 2. Level 3 is gonna take it to tempo. So take your appropriate level, tuck your hips under. So it's tap, tap, tap. Make sure you're not sinking. Tap, tap, hit up the tempo. 3, 4, 5, the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time, do what you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So also strengthening our shoulder girdle. It should be nice and warm. 4. So stay down. We do a lot of core for your back. Next movement pattern. So you're still in tabletop position. Tuck your hips under. Pull your belly button to your spine. Bring your knee to the outside of the elbow. So if you're level 1, see if you can touch it. Right there. Put it down. Same side. Knee to elbow. So we're going to each side. So take your appropriate level. Press your hands into the floor. Level 2. Tuck your hips under. Here we go. 1, 2, going down. 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3. These are challenging. 4 and 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and 5. Circle the arms back. Good. Open up the chest and shoulders. Recover a little bit. Cross and throw. Cross and throw. Swing the arms up. Swing it back. First set of push-ups. So your push-ups to build upper body strength. They can be kneeling. That's fine. Just go good form. Squeeze your glutes. You have one mermaid leg. They can be kneeling today. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your thighs like you have one mermaid leg. Don't hump the floor. Don't kiss the floor. Better straight at your elbows. Right? Do what you can. Mark your personal best and your Body-Culinary fitness calendar. 1. Down into leg 2. Down into leg 3. Down into leg 4. Down into leg 5. Down into leg 6. Down into leg 7. Down into leg 8. Squeeze your thighs. Down into leg 9. Down into leg 10. Again. Down into leg 1. Down into leg 2. Down into leg 3. Down into leg 4. Down into leg 5. Down into leg 6. Down into leg 7. 8. Down into leg 9. Down into leg 10. Last time to the 8. Down into leg 1. Down into leg 2. Down into leg 3. Down into leg 4. Down into leg 5. Down into leg 6. Down into leg 7. Down into leg 8. The next level 9. Down next level 10. You should be nice and warm in your chest. Take a nice sip of water. You deserve it. Sip. Here's a toast. So that was our active rest. Heart rate is 71%. So if you want to be very efficient with our movement, we don't really have to touch, ever have to set foot into it. I'm saying that as someone that's worked in some of the best gyms. All right, lift the knees to the chest. Part 2, we are officially warm. We're 22 minutes in, and it's Friday. Thank you for coming to hang out with me this early morning. Tap it out, add some bounce and ounce. Act like you're happy to be here this morning. Good, swing the arms nice and high. Let's circle it. Circle. 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 We can add a little bit of a hop. Add a little bit of a hop with the circle. Little baby hop with the circle. Baby hop. And little hop. Little hop. Or you can just simply step it out. Baby hop. Make it a little bit bigger. Little baby hop. Good, nice and easy. Good, tap it out. Tap, 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 tap. Tap it back, 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 back. Come in and back. In, back, in, back, in, back, in, back. Both arms back, 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 back. Tap it out. Now, get it up. You can add a little offering. I like fruits and vegetables and flowers personally, right? So for the offering, your hands are coming from your shoulders. So come from the shoulder height, put up the palm. Open, single, single. Now you're gonna have both. Tap, tap, tap. Just do your cute little step, step, step. Add the offering. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, both. From the shoulder. 1, 2, both. Don't let the fruits and vegetables drop on the floor. 1, 2. Add a little bit of bounce. 1, 2, both. 1, 2, both. Look down, look up. Again, so it's from the shoulder. 1, 2, both. Look down, look up. We're gonna come right back to that. In, open, add that little shimmy. Give it a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. I'm gonna step and side to side. Add my little hips. Natural bodies matter with what the Most High gave me. Shimmy, shimmy. In, open, in, open, in, open, in, open. Make it small to the floor. Travel it forward. In, open, open, open. It's hard to be in a bad mood when you're jumping up and down. In, open, in, open. This is my therapy. Welcome. In, open, in, open. Some balance. Open, in, open, in, open, in, kick, kick. Add your little hip shimmy, hip shimmy, hip shimmy. In, open, in, open, open, in, open. Make it a little more bouncy, more juicy. Open, in, open, in, open, open, in, open, in, open, in, open. Tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. So we have the knee up on the other side. I didn't forget the other side. You're gonna sit down, knee comes up. So sit your hips and glutes parallel to the floor. Make sure your chest is nice and open. Belly button is drawn into your spine. So that is a form of using body weight and resistance training with just your body weight. Make sure you don't rest your arms on your thighs. Excuse me, plan. Here we go. So sit, knee up. 2, 3, drop it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, sit it all down. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, tap 5 more, 5, stand back to be toasty, 3, 2, 1, shimmy, shimmy, in, open, in, open, in, open, in, open, in, open, in, open. So we had offering, step it out, step, step. You can add some bounce. It's the same step, same step, same step, same step. 1, 2, go from the shoulder. 1, 2, go. Shoulder, shoulder, go, down, up. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, go, down, up. 1, 2, go, look down, look up. Shoulder, shoulder, down, up. Right? So it's an offering. Take the tempo. Go down, up. 1, 2, go down, up. 1, 2, go down, up. 2, go down, up. Slow down. 1, 2, go down, up. From the shoulder. Both big basket full of fruits and vegetables. Hands on the knees. Look down, look up. 1, 2, go down, up. 1, 2, go down, up. 1, 2, down, up. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down, up. 1, 2, go down, up. Add your little shimmy, 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 shimmy. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Heart rate's at 82%. Take a quick sip of water. Hydrate. Good morning, early rising. All right. We're gonna take another set of Harriet shots. In honor Harriet. So get a nice little focus. You're gonna get a little focus. We're gonna take this down because this is a moving meditation. So do not rest your arms on your thighs. You want to sit your hips parallel to the floor as far as your back will allow you. If you go this way, you're gonna hurt your knees, so your hips have to sit on an invisible chair. Those recuperating, let your hips and glutes touch the bed or chair, right? Squeeze your glutes when you can. You can stand up. This is standing all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Natural bodies matter. Open up the hip joint because we're sitting down too much. Open legs wide distance. Belly button go down. Here we go. Down and up. 2, starting off nice and easy. 3, good morning. 4, squeeze it. 5, 6, you're gonna add a little treat. 7, 8, 9, squeeze it up. 10, hips go all the way back. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 7, 1, 4, 3, you ready for a hold? 2, hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get your toesy, tap it out. That was 1. Here comes number 2. Set it up. Open wide in the hips, belly button pulled in. Let it down. 1, squeeze it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sit those thighs down. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Here comes your hold. 5, 4, get ready for that hold. 3, 2, hold it down, break the pressure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little commercial break, your Johnny March. Nice and light on the feet. Bouncy on the feet. Bouncy, bouncy. Take it to you. Stay right there. Opposite direction. Right there. Take it to your right. Opposite direction. One more time. Take it to your right. Last time, opposite direction. Raise this up. Tap it out. Wipe the face off. That was only 2 squats. That was only 2. Here comes number 3. Belly button pulled in. And a nice little rest. 1, stand it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10 more. 10, get ready for a hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, sit it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Woo. You got one more of those. Lift the knees to your chest. Last one is the done. Belly button pulled into your spine. Here we go. 1, stand it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sit it all the way down. 7, 10. Let me back it up. 11 on my YouTube. 12, 13, sit down. 14, that should be warm. 15 is our 4th set. 10, get ready for a hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, isometric hold. 4, 3, 2, shake it out, little shimmy, 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 in, open, in, open, in, open, in, open, travel forward, open, in, open, back it up, open, in, open, in, open, in, open. We have another set of push-ups. Another one, and another one, and another one. Work on the upper body strength. Coming down to the floor. Now, buddies, I don't know why we want to give ourselves extra work to the body. Let go of adipose tissue. And by the way, the only thing we ever want to lose is bone retention and adipose tissue. Technically, the time for fatty tissue, muscle. So, tabletop position, if you're healing, make sure you tuck your hips under, join your belly button to your spine. Open your head all the way up. See, no bump your head, no lump the floor. You're gonna bend and straighten at your elbow. So squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes together. Here we go. Down and slip 1. Down and slip 2. Down and slip 3. Down and slip 4. Squeeze your butt. Down and slip 5. Down and slip 6. Down and slip 7. Down and slip 8. Down and slip 9. Down and slip 10. Again, do what you're able to. Down and slip 2. Squeeze your thigh. Down and slip 3. Down and slip 4. Down and slip 5. Down and slip 6. Down and slip 7. Down and slip 8. Down and slip 9. Down and slip 10. Do what you're able to. Down and slip 1. Down and slip 2. Squeeze your thigh. Down and slip 3. Down and 4. Down and slip 5. Down and slip 6. Down and slip 7. Down and slip 8. Down and slip 9. Down and slip 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you. Feel a nice stretch on the upper body. While we're down from tabletop position, working on our core. Your core is very important to the health of your back. Make sure, again, go from tabletop position. If you sit here, you're not getting the effectiveness. Press your hands to the floor. Press your body away from the floor to activate your scapula. Left elbow to the right knee, tuck your hips there. Extend together and extend. 3, back up. 4, 5, 6, straighten out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Shake it down, feather. Shake out your back so you should feel your obliques. Work again. Don't sit down to the floor. Press your body away from the front. Tuck your hips under. Opposite side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Excellent for your back. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Good. Shake your tail feather. Should be nice and warm. Quick set of outliers. Again. Spread your fingertips from tabletop, knee underneath the chest, put it down, tap the toe, bring your knee underneath the chest. Level 2, legs extended, hips up under, tap and tap. Get your appropriate level, get in when you finish. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! Set your glutes back to your heels. Smoke your hands out. You're going to tap your through. Smoke your elbows down to the side. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, we only have less than 15 minutes. Let's open up. Work on the glutes. Need everybody wants to lift their glutes. You got to lift the glutes a little bit. So let's try this again. Listen, I don't know what happened in the last 10 years. Well, I kind of know what happened. We are influenced with species that mimic. We picked up some habits and some mental conditioning from social media. So I love all my folks, but as a chocolate woman, we ain't never actually had any issues with our glutes, right? Or with our lower bodies. Even if you was a girl that was a little bit slimmer. That wasn't our issue. Maybe we had hair dysmorphia. That wasn't our issue. One, inflammation. Look it up. I'm not making up. Your body's response to a foreign substance in your body. I don't tell grown folks what to do, especially if you're not paying. And then even if you want a lifted glute, if you're sitting on your backside, it's going to atrophy. It's going to be a flat muscle like a deflated balloon. You have to do some challenging exercise safely. That is the only way to lift your butt. Even if you put things in it, gravity is going to pull it down. And then you've added scarring and, weak keloid. I know, like surgery right there, half of my thyroid is in. So, weak keloid. And I don't know about you, but I'm working the gym with lots of clients that have different things. And I'm not judging because I had a jerry protocol too. But people have lots of scarring, and I know people that have paid for top surgeons and had a lot of botched up stuff. I also have had malpractice lawyers as clients. So I'm just saying to you, they said to me, don't ever. That's what my malpractice people would tell me. And I know people personally, numerous with horror stories, from bariatric to other types of augmentation. So I ain't telling grown folks what to do. And today, current people like to think that research is asking strangers on the internet. Most people are not going to tell you the whole story. So shortcut, eat real food. If you're eating fried food, candy corn, potato chips, I was a junk food addict, you're going to see cellular. And also, it's going to contribute to dementia and insulin resistance when your body can handle all that sugar and your liver is detox. Best way to detox it is through your eating habits daily. Simple. Period. I just saved you several months of training sessions. Support the channel and all of that jazz. All right. So we had an alternate arm leg reach, working for tabletop position, external hip rotations. One big circles. Make sure you're not sitting down. Press your hands into the floor. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The same leg, lift it out to the side. Glute medius, emphasize the lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. I'm thinking. Your glute, right? Everything on your body has a purpose. Your glute has to fire to get you to take off and get off harm's way. If I put a whole bunch of extra stuff and I'm curious, how can my glutes fire? That means they activate. I tell my glutes, I get a signal to get out of harm's way. I need to take off and run. I just added extra weight. So how can my glute muscles fire if something is interrupting my mechanoreceptors, right? The nerve endings that's in there that are communicating my butt, my nerves communicating with my spinal cord to tell me to get out of harm's way. Now I got a whole bunch of weight and a whole bunch of stuff here. The artificial substance can't fire. So how are you going to use your get out of harm's way. So I invite you to really maximize your body's natural ability. Nobody's having these conversations. Think about side effects like the medications that have more problems than they had at the beginning. Now you can't fire your muscles the same way, and our bodies reject things that don't belong to them. I'm just saying. I ain't telling folks to tabletop position. Press it up. 1. Press it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and I'm just saying, I worked at a holistic health center where people came in after the doctors couldn't do anything for them, so people are not telling you the whole story online. Be careful of people, these companies, they're quick fixes. I'm just saying. Tabletop position, external hip rotation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Sit out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside the list. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then pick that leg up, bring it heel close to you, press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Well, I'm giving 5 extra here. Sit your heels back to your glutes. Walk your fingertips out. We only have 10 minutes. Let's slow it down a little bit with a little bit of stretching. Your body changes. You're kind of ripping it down during, it's a positive stress when you're doing the challenging part of the exercise, but your body changes on recovery with your hydration, your nutrition, not just the part of your mouth and the substances masquerading as nutrition, but fuel that your body can recognize. We're gonna go Grandma Lou style. Who's Grandma Lou? The most pleasant human being I ever met. And she had common sense. Nobody could come sell her a whole bunch of foolish products because she had common sense. Just because you see something, just because somebody says with a lot of confidence, that don't make it so. So be careful of people peddling their quick solutions to you that give you more problems than you started with. All right. So we're in a kneeling position, right? I have my right knee down. You may be mirroring me. I'm going to push forward a little bit. Now, when I push forward, if I use my pants or my waist beads as a mark, my water is spilling out the front. I'm going to tuck my hips under. I'm going to squeeze my glute on this bottom leg, push forward, and I'm going to squeeze the glute. I'm going to feel a stretch there. Now I'm going to try to squeeze the 2 legs together, keep tucking the pelvis under, not feel an intense stretch. This is all the way, not just from your hip into your psoas, which inserts on the lowest part of your spine and contributes to back pain. So squeeze. Now my right knee is down. I'm going to pick my right arm up. I'm reaching my right fingertips for the ceiling. So I'm going to pull up and out of the hip instead of being scrunched down in my hip. I'm going to lift up and out of my hip and breathe into the stretch. I'm also stretching out the front of my foot, right? So from wearing shoes and heels with a foot like this, we want to open up the front of the ankle. Now reach your hips back, nice and easy. Your front leg is extended. Usually you don't block if you need. Stretching the back of the leg. Walk your hands forward, reach for either your calf, your ankle, or around the foot. Breathe. As your heart rate is coming down, feel the stretch in the back of the extended leg. Good. Come up and switch sides. So my opposite knee is forward. I'm coming into a nice lunge shot to my early rises and flower fit. So I hear some of them in the room. So you're going to lunge forward. Let me come this way. So you can see I'm going to lunge forward. My hips, though, are forward. I'm going to tuck my hips under. That's going to give me a deep stretch in here. going from my hip all the way to the ceiling. So I'm going to straighten out my elbow, reach your fingers up and out of my hip. That's intense stress. And you start to realize how much you're crunched in here in your hip. Now reach your hips backwards. Reach your hips and glutes backwards, right? So I'm going to feel the stretch at the back of the extended leg. Make sure you're not rounding your back. Extend your chest forward and walk your hands forward. Reach for out of your calf. Your ankles are around the foot. Respect your body's range of motion. Don't try to go too much, too fast. You'll injure yourself and you won't have longevity in the game. Breathe into your stretch. Really stretch. The heart rate is coming down. Come into your nice straddle position. So open a nice tripod. Respect your body's level and degree of flexibility. If you're consistent over time, the body will respond. Open up. Also, make sure you stay hydrated. So you have some synovial fluid in the joints. If you're dried out, you don't want like dust in your spine, right? And your bones. You need hydration. Also hydration in your food. Belly button can support your back. Walk your hands forward. You're going to feel the stretch to the point of slight discomfort in your groin area. Walk your hands forward. Reach your chest. Ooh. Reach it to the floor. Chest forward. Wiggle your feet. Work your way into the stretch. Breathe into your stretch. Walk your hands backward. I'm leaning over to my right side, maybe mirroring. I'm leaning over to my right side. So this is going to help to stretch the QL, your quadratus femoris. Try to extend and stretch the elbow out. Ooh, that's a nice stretch along the side. I can take my bottom arm, press this bottom leg open. That's going to give me more resistance and more stretch on the side of my body. Circle the arm around, reach it over again. Breathe your stretch. Oh gosh, that feels good. Let the body float up over to the opposite side. So I'm leaning over to my left side. You may be mirroring me. I'm reaching. My palm is facing the floor. Try to straighten out your elbow if you can. I'm taking this bottom arm and pressing the legs open. That's going to give you more resistance here. Circle the arm around and over again. Breathe into your stretch. It's a little uncomfortable, but it feels good. Take a moment to sit up. So if your hips are really tight, this could be anybody, sometimes men, maybe a bit more tight here. If you find when you go down your knees up the tightness, you can use a blanket or yoga block. You can sit your glutes on it. That way, you're able to get more space, more access. So even here, I want to tuck my hips under. So I have a nice straight spine. And take a moment to just ground yourself and seal your practice. Your personal movement practice. It's not mine, it's yours. I invite you to take a nice deep breath to ground yourself in your intention. You can set an intention for today. You're lying down here and take a nice big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And think of expanding and filling your lungs with air. And then just think of you sitting inside your human suit, your car inside of you. You know, ground yourself so you're aware that your essence, energy is inhabiting a human suit, which we don't have forever. So take another deep breath and do that. I'll do another inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Into your mandatory breathing. Notice the cadence or the tempo of your breath. Ready that your stretching going into the spine. That can bring your awareness to your toes, your big toes, your pinky. Allow your toes to relax. Feel the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, your ankles, your heels, your knees. Allow them to relax, become heavy and sink in the direction of the floor. Feel inside your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs, and your hips become super heavy. Allow them to sink deeply into the floor beneath you. You will learn to your glutes. Allow your glutes to become very heavy. Allow them to sink into the floor beneath you. Bring your awareness to your reproductive organs. Allow them to relax safely and comfortably. protected inside the sacred body temple. Allow your stomach muscles and the belly button to soften. Allow your lower back to center and connect with the floor. Allow your stomach muscles to soften and get deeper. Allow your torso and your chest to soften and relax. Notice as your heart slows down. A little deeper, a little slower. Allow your heart to relax. Come feel inside of your chest. Allow your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back to sink deeper in the direction of the floor. Allow your shoulders to get heavy and sink in the direction of the floor. Release your fingertips. Allow your fingers to thumbs slip away heavy. Allow your thumbs, the tops of your hands, your wrists become super heavy and sink in the direction of the floor. Bring your awareness to your forearms, your elbows, your upper arms, and your shoulders and body. Sink in the direction of the floor. Allow your chest to relax a little deeper. Bring your awareness to your throat. And your nose boxes, allow your throat to soften and relax. Allow your shoulders to relax a little deeper. Notice that your ears rest gently along the side of your face. Your tongue rests softly in your mouth. Your eyes rest gently inside the sockets. Notice it's comfortable in your face. Notice as your brain slows down to relax deeper, nestled softly inside your pelvic skull. Another deep breath. And inhale. And exhale. And again, deep inhale. Exhale. See if you can make your mind's eye something that you're truly grateful for. Take a mental snapshot in your mind's eye. See if you can make your mind's eye something that you are grateful for, something that brings joy and laughter to your face. Take a mental snapshot of what intentional relaxation looks and feels like in your own body. Invite you today to nourish yourself with the sights and sounds of nature. What other kinds of things can you nourish yourself with? Your nervous system, your eyes, ears, other than physical food? You can warm some of your skin and your YouTube videos while you're watching lunch and get a nice vision from your office window as you're eating lunch slowly. And like I said, intention for your day. You can decide in advance how you would like to respond to the triggers and the challenges that will be placed before you outside of today. You can decide in advance how you would like to respond in the effort to hold it on to your peace, hold it on to your vision and your focus in your life. I invite you most of all to feed and nourish yourself with peaceful fuel that demonstrates that it must be back, fuel that is kind to your arteries, to your respiratory system, to your immune system, fuel that your cells can recognize. And most of all, I invite you to create a great day on purpose. Whatever the bank account is looking like, whatever your relationship status is, whether you finished college, anything on this one is ideal. You can decide at any moment to create a day worth living because you cannot take all of this stuff with us, but the memories that you create for yourself. It is hard to be in a stinky mood when you're jumping up and down. So I invite you Create a great day on purpose, intentionally, whatever's going on, simply because you said so. All right, so record whatever you got on your heart rate monitor. You can share it in the chat if you're part of the Flower Fit community where we're sharing what you are up to in your garden, your results from no matter how imperfect from your heart rate monitor, and pictures of the beautiful, healthy food that you're making for yourself. You're creating for yourself. Share it in the Flower Fit community. If you're interested in group coaching, that is every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are still in 30 days of sprouting, making live crackers, and exploring emotional stress eating. So that's what we're doing for this period of days. If you have questions, reach out to me. Download your copy of Whole Living Foods in the Hood with menus to fit your budget. So different spending plans, food co-op. If you're on a budget, you got your food stamps, and you're shopping on the Upper East Side. That should be our bubble eye business. I could care less what you call yourself. Everyone's body can benefit from whole, fresh living, unprocessed foods. Real food. If you're trying to buy a whole lot of creams for youthening, but you're eating a lot of dried out, old, chemical food, then does that make any sense to you? What would I say? So reach out to me, info@bodyculinary.com. Subscribe on the website for the newsletter. Get into Body-Culinary Academy. If you're looking for me and you can't find me, people say you can't find me, that's because I'm up early. If you're not talking about fruits and vegetables, if you're not talking about the garden, if you're not talking about moving, roller skating, doing the hustle, then you ain't got my attention. And I love flowers and fresh produce. That's what I like, and things for the garden. And we're revamping the garden again. So you're invited to follow Body-Culinary on TikTok, subscribe on the YouTube channel, on Instagram. Where else? Sometimes on Facebook. There's lots of stuff right underneath your nose. I don't know what folks looking at, but I'm right here. So create a great day on purpose, and I will see you soon. Oh, greetings, Ayo. You are so welcome. Look, Ayo, I got my pants on, chair. I told you when I left that place would be my own designs, honey. So create a great day, Ayo. See you soon. And subscribe on the YouTube channel. Create a great day on purpose.